A writer for Scary Mommy calls herself a modern woman looking to date an old-fashioned man. She says that they are nowhere to be found. She also says that women today are encouraged to be in the driver's seat from the start, arrange and pay for dates, but she's looking for a more traditional relationship. So what do we think of this take?
This is such a juicy conversation, and I think that old-fashioned men still exist, but the dating rules have changed so much that even the way that our fathers and grandfathers existed, that the game is just so different. And I think right now in this day and age, there are many women who want old-fashioned men, as there are women who are totally against a man paying for a date or opening doors. And it's made it a little bit more complicated for both sides, not just for the men, but also for the women. Because I think if you're a woman looking for an old-fashioned man, you're gonna quickly realize that the bar for men is so low. The asking you out on a date, planning something, coming to get you, those days are done. Everybody's in DMs, everybody's hooking up, and the bar, again, is so low. That it's interesting. I'm just curious, because you're also single, B, so I'm curious what your experience has been like.
Yes, so I mean, when I think about being a modern woman looking for an old-fashioned man, that's not, I can relate to feeling like a modern woman, dating now, post-divorce, and being a single mom like this writer was too, and thinking about not wanting to always have to be on and have that energy. She wants somebody who's gonna help take care of her because she takes care of so much. I get that, but I think she needs to define for herself what it is that she's actually looking for. How does she actually want to feel in a relationship? Because you could get the guy that drives you everywhere, the guy that pays for everything, and he might make the rest of your life a living hell.
Yep.
So that doesn't necessarily mean that's gonna be the good thing just because he's old-fashioned. I know for me, I want somebody who will bring ease to my life. And that looks very different.
And what is that? But what
ways.
does that mean to you? What does ease mean?
Ease looks like, okay, maybe being the one who takes over the planning of the dates. So I don't have to worry about that. Yes, being the one who's gonna pay for things too, right? Being the one who's going to say, you know what, your car needs an oil change. I'm gonna go take it for you so you don't have to worry about it. Take some of the things off of my plate because I got 2 kids. I got a lot on my plate, right? But one thing I'm gonna say though, because you were talking about the dating landscape changing and the hooking up in the DMs and all that kind of stuff, that's where I'm gonna kind of take some ownership is I've kind of been a little bit murky in my dating and getting to know people where when it comes down to us going out for a date, you kind of don't even really know who initiated it because we're just kind of talking. It's like, yeah, we should get together sometime. When are you free? And we just kind of end up going out and then the bill comes and then I'm like, am I paying for it? Are we splitting it? Is he paying for it? So now I know I need to be very definitive in my intentions and my approach with people and expect that same intention and definitiveness back with me so everybody knows where they stand.
You know, I love that. Yeah. That's big to say. I mean, again, I have not been on the dating scene, and I do not envy anybody who is on the dating scene right now. I've been with my husband for, married for 16 years, but we got together 18 years ago. Before online dating, it was just starting then, right? It wasn't the thing.
Right.
And I'm gonna be the one to say, Ryan is very traditional, and I love it. And I love it. And there's a lot about tradition that is bad, and there's a lot about tradition that's not bad. So to this very day, from the very first date we had to today, Ryan always opens my car door. Ryan always walks on the busy side of the street. He will not let me walk closest to the traffic. He's the one who's gonna take care of all the cars. If they need care, he's a contractor, so he's taking care of the house. But there's dating and then there is life. So what he does in a very traditional way, he also is very untraditional. Ryan is the man of the kitchen. He is the one who's doing laundry. He is the one that is also cleaning. That's not my father. My father's very traditional, but he didn't change a diaper ever. Ryan was the first one in the middle of the night, waking up with Marqueza, feeding the baby, changing the baby.
What do you do? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I am kidding. I say that.
I love that. No, it's a great question because I'm the one who is all the landscaper. Ryan is not allowed to touch any of the mowing.
There's more of a balance to say your parents married.
So I do the financial planning. I take care of the household bills. I take care of,
you know, I say that.
Cynthia, you don't want someone opening your doors and paying for the
No, that would have been like, first of all, I feel very sorry for straight men because I think this is a very confusing time. There's a lot of mixed messaging, but I guess women are
they're doing just fine.
But I will say that for me, I did not like when I was dating performative gestures of chivalry.
That part.
To me, what I saw as like the opening up the door, like going out of your way, to me, it never said to me, oh, that means that you will do laundry. That means that you will do, to me, it says, traditional means gendered, around gendered lines. And so, I mean, what I immediately would think of is then what is expected of me? What are the female roles? Because what I hear more and more, and what I saw, what I observed, is a lot of traditional men had traditional wives who were miserable. So for me, what I noticed in Jason was like, I mean, I wouldn't have known this in advance, but I had a sense. But like when I was first had given birth, I was breastfeeding, and Jason literally fed me like for days in a row because I was too busy breastfeeding. And so like that to me is a gesture of caregiving. It is not a performative action that they learned from their father and their grandfather. It is actually a gesture of caring, and that's what I want to also do in return. It is a give and take. We both equally are caregivers for each other.
I have a question.
Oh yes.
Do they have friends? Do they have friends? Because if they got friends...
Let me answer. No, they don't.
Okay, you already asked.
They never have. There's only one in the group, and they always get married off. There's no more in the group. There's only one decent brother. They got the brother.
Hey, you, come a bit closer. We've got so many more must-see interviews, spicy debates, lifestyle tips, and pop culture moments. So subscribe to our channel by tapping the logo below and don't miss out.